Hey everyone, I want to talk a little bit about a mindful eating technique that I developed in my own journey um, from one side of the eating spectrum to the other. Um, I suffered from chronic overeating and binge eating disorder and was actually clinically obese for a while after initially getting sick with my non-ED stuff, my heart stuff and that. Um, and then I went too far in the other direction, got very sick with anorexia, and have clawed my way back to this tenuous, peaceful, balanced place. And one of the ways that I did that was developing and implementing this method that I call the slow, savor, stop method. It's an exercise in mindful eating, and I have it posted on Project Shapeshift, and it's been really helpful for a lot of people. So I wanted to share it here too. I actually got some requests to share it here, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you about it. Let me know what you think. I hope it's helpful for you guys. I think it can be helpful in any eating disorder from any end of the spectrum, whether your issue is binging or restricting. So let me know what you think. I hope it helps. Much love. Okay, so I'm just gonna read from the entry on my webpage, so or on the website. I have a few tips that I would like to share with regard to eating in general, and with respect to stopping the binge monster in his fat, ugly tracks. I figured there is no better time to introduce this to PS than right now before the U.S. members. Oh, okay, this was right before Thanksgiving. On a note of thankfulness, I've never gotten into purging as a habit of obsession, but I used to binge really bad. I developed the following method over time in my own journey back from the depths of anorexia. It is my hope that the following ideas will assist you in changing your focus from negative to positive with respect to nourishing the self, and furthermore, help attenuate your urge to binge or overeat on feast days. So I did like a preemptive intro, whatever, in the context of binging, but in the context of restricting, it also helps, like, refeeding. You'll see, like, it applies also. Okay. So, the first thing is changing your attitude toward food. This sounds impossibly alien to most people suffering with eating disorders, but it can be done. If we stop berating ourselves for wanting and work to change our mindset from food is forbidden evil to food is necessary, it is fuel, and I give myself permission to enjoy what I take into myself, the entire intense wanting impetus lessens dramatically. Furthermore, I believe in the elimination of forbidden foods lists. It is human nature to want that which we cannot have. Therefore, setting up a situation of I can never eat this again precipitates an acutely potent sense of deprivation and leads to phenomenally strong cravings for the forbidden item. The key here is moderation. We've all heard this axiom ad nauseum. I present below a method for accomplishing said moderation in all eating. So whatever end of the spectrum you're on, if you are a hardcore restrictor or have been, not eating at all or whatever, if you're just out of treatment, you're trying to figure out like how to continue with your meal plan and do well with refeeding. If you've gotten into a binge purge cycle you want to try and get out of, regardless of what your issue is, if you have BED, like that was my case, really bad BED, COE. Regardless of your eating disorder, like I said, this has helped people on all ends of the spectrum. So utilizing the slow, savor, stop method. Consider the following scenarios. A. You've been fasting or restricting, and hunger so intense strikes with unbelievable acuity, you must eat and cannot resist any longer. B. Your biggest trigger has been activated and you feel the overwhelmingly intense urge to binge. C. You are eating according to your plan and want to do so consciously and with positivity. D. An unavoidable family event, including food and feast proportions, has arrived, and you are apprehensive. The formula presented below provides a healthy, positive solution to all of these events and any others in which eating occurs. Okay. Slow, savor, stop method, 3 parts. Slow is the first one. Eat without rushing. Take your time, 1 bite at a time. A lot of this is common sense. It's just kind of integrated into like a little formula that helped me. So it might sound like really dumb and you've heard it all before, and if so, then I apologize. But savor, okay. Put down your fork or spoon after you put a bite into your mouth. Close your eyes. Feel the texture of the food in your mouth. Appreciate its flavor. Really taste and enjoy the yumminess of what you're eating. Food is not the enemy. It really is not. Okay, stop. After swallowing each bite, stop. Close your eyes. Assess how you feel. Note the sensations of your stomach. Are you sated? If yes, stop. You've had enough. You do not need to be stuffed to feel satisfied. Your goal is to identify the point of satiety and stop eating at that point. If you are not sated, take another bite and repeat the steps. So you can, if you're trying to learn how to eat mindfully, to eat normally, like if you're trying to reestablish a connection with the sensations of eating and fullness, this is a really good technique that will help you get back in tune with your body and help you eat like people who have normal appetite and fullness cues would eat. So we have to retrain our minds here. We have to actually think about it and instruct ourselves how to go about thinking about it. Because we have a lot of like myths to rewrite. Hey, like if you binge, or I guess with any eating disorder, there's bad foods, right? Bad foods, forbidden foods. Oh my God, right? Like the truth is, a calorie is a calorie is a calorie. You don't need to worry about that. Like this is gonna sound like so oversimplified, but honest to God, like it's true. So, notes on implementing this method. The first thing you must do is become conscious of what you are about to do. Eating can become so automatic, patterns which have long been implemented emerge, and the body seems to run on autopilot. Taking the time to enter the ideal frame of mind will help you to eat with awareness. How do you do this? Take a moment. Breathe. Understand that while hunger is an intense and demanding sensation, you do not have to rush in the acquisition of satiety. It will come. Trust in that truth. Relax and breathe. Second point. Remember, it takes approximately 20 minutes for the satiety hormone, cholecystokinin, CCK, to rise and impart a feeling of being sated. It may feel impossible to do this at first, but it gets easier and easier as you pursue this path of consciousness. Say to yourself the following: I am allowed to eat as much as I want, as long as I implement the slow, savor, stop method. I accept that food is fuel, not forbidden or evil, and I give myself permission to enjoy what I take into myself in the process of nourishing my body. Take your first bite. Okay, so we're going to start with slow. After each bite, take a moment or two to close your eyes and see how you feel. How does your stomach feel? Do you feel hungry still? Do you feel sated yet? If not, go ahead and eat another bite. If you're sated, you're done. Repeat this process until sated, not stuffed full, just satisfied. Take your time, no wolfing down. The first few bites are the most difficult because there is a very strong urge to just stuff yourself silly as quickly as possible. But if you go slow, that hunger lion can be tamed. I promise you. Try it, you'll see. It's hard as hell, but you'd be surprised. If you go slow, you will find that you fill up much sooner than expected before you've eaten more than you wanted. And remember, if you follow this, you can have as much as you want. Now this is a critical thing for me. There is no need to rush. Nobody is going to snatch that food away from you. It's not going anywhere. It's yours. Take the time to enjoy it. If you get full and you get into that thought process of, but it's so yummy and I want more, I don't want to stop eating yet, I want more of this. Tell yourself, I will enjoy this so much more when I have room for it. It's not going away. It'll be here in a couple hours when I'm ready to eat again, and then I can have more. It sounds really like superficial or simplistic, but putting it into practice, and of course it takes time, it will start to help you. Or I'm hoping it will. It has helped me and has helped a lot of other people. Okay, nobody's going to snatch the food from you. Take your time, relax, breathe, and allow yourself to enjoy each bite. We have all been confronted with a seemingly irresistible impetus to have a gorge fest in response to denying ourselves food. Do not do it. Make yourself go slow. Savor each bite. And if you keep repeating to yourself, I can have as much as I want, as long as I take my time and enjoy every morsel, it works. Once again, remember, after each bite, take a moment to close your eyes and see how you feel. Do you feel hungry still? Do you feel sated yet? If you're still hungry and you're not sated, go ahead and eat another bite. Close your eyes again. Breathe. Note the sensations in your stomach. Do you feel hungry still? Do you feel sated yet? If not, take another bite. Repeat this process until sated, not stuffed full, just satisfied. That takes some getting used to, but you will get in touch with that. Okay. Part 3. Be awake, alert, and oriented to person, time, and place while eating. I borrow this tenet from medical practice. A person with full mental faculties is said to be awake, alert, and oriented times 3. To person, one knows who they are. Time, one knows the day and date. And place, one knows where they are. If we are in possession of our mental faculties, there is no excuse for eating in unconscious hand-to-mouth eating. We must recognize and cease this rote behavior. It can be done. One of the things I found most helpful with respect to remaining consciously aware when eating was to ritualize the process. This may sound strange, but in fact, many people with EDs ritualize eating already. Eating only one type of food, cutting it into precise size or number of pieces, only eating food of a certain color, the list goes on. The goal here is to reprogram ritualizing thoughts. Create a positive, healthy environment and make the event of eating special, pleasurable, peaceful. Light candles. Play relaxing music. Dab on some soothing essential oil like lavender. Use a beautiful placemat and nice dishes. Your conscious focus should be, food is life. And thinking of it as the sacred sustenance it truly is will leave you humbled and appreciative when consuming food. Most of all, you do deserve to nourish yourself. I hope some of you find this helpful. I'd love to hear your feedback on it. So let me know. Much love. Bye.